mille sinne kuuluu. Mä on vähän säätelen, vääntelen, kääntelen noin, niin, mutta aloitetaan taas Murphy-pelin pelaamista. Ja noin ja episode 3, eli sessio stream 3. Ja aloitetaan. Tämmönen valopää täällä näin, ootas hetkinen. Yhtään semmoinen ei oo. Ei anna. Mua oot täällä kattelemassa. No niin, moro. Se on PeliKenraali, ei kepakkokenraali, mutta kuitenkin. Murphy. Peliä pelataan. Tesla Effect on kyseinen peliä. Mikähän on CSNG. Okei, se oli tänne näin. Okei, tosta me päästiin lävitte ja okei, se on tohon, meillä on avain. Mä lähdetään etiseltä kaverilta, vihamieskaverilta. Ta-dan, ta-da, ta-da-da, ta-da, ta-da-da. Valo. Noja.
Arthur, King of the Britons. Arthur, King of the Britons.
Okay.
Candidates say. Well, I hope I'm more successful here than when I applied at the post office.
Ha ha ha.
Welcome, friend. You are about to begin a journey to an incredible destiny. The successful candidate will become part of an elite aristocracy that will rule a universe beyond imagination. To begin your quest, please set the 7 sacred symbols in their proper place. To begin your initiation to a new destiny.
Jaas. Puzzle, mutta mites tää nyt sit mahdollisesti toimisi?
These must be the silhouettes of the symbols I need to find.
Missäs tommonen ankkio? Katsotaan mitäs muuta täältä löytyy.
My guess is I need to find the 7 sacred. It's one of the symbols, but it's out of my reach.
Okay.
There are just too many words in books. There are just too many words in books.
Okkeli.
All Greek to me. Wine, candles, chalice. Who says Colts can't be romantic? Wine, candles, chalice. Who says Colts can't be romantic?
Okay.
Yeah, looks like somebody quit halfway through. Well, I'd hardly call this living, but I'll take them at their word. Oh, 30-pound brick. Hey, no problem. These must be the silhouettes of the symbols I need to find. These must be the silhouettes of the symbols I need to find.
Tuskin se tuolla tiideskin vielä lähtee, mutta kokeillaan.
Maybe try something else.
Ei sitten. No nyt tää on tätä sitten yritetään löytää itsemme. Tuolla on. Mitä kuitenkaan tää tiiliskivi varmaan tähän mene, mutta kokeillaan nyt sitäkin kuitenkin.
That is a heavy stuff.
Okei, se on painava.
These must be the silhouettes of the symbols I need to find.
Okei.
These must be the silhouettes of the symbols I need to find.
Pahkasika ja monen hassu kukka.
I won't budge. My guess is I need to find the 7 sacred symbols before these doors will open. That's one of the symbols, but it's out of my reach.
Ei mulla kyllä mitään mä saisin sen tuolta noin.
Nice logo. There are just too many words in books.
Okei.
Wine, candles, chalice. Looks like we're ready for Black Mass. Yeah, looks like somebody quit halfway through.
Okei.
There's one of the sacred symbols underneath this stone tile, but I can't lift it on my own. Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do.
Sä yritit pudottaa sen siihen.
Maybe try something else.
Okei. Päästy ovet sisään.
Might come in handy.
Oh yeah, thanks Loyal for hosting, eli jatketaan. Tossa. Hello.
I don't know what I was thinking. Strong rope.
Oh my hell!
Ei sitten. Hauska viritelmä. Mennään nyt sitten. Ei kai se muu auta ku.
Table, lantern, cup, plate. Nothing interesting. These barrels and wine bottles are actually full of Kentucky bourbon. The nose knows. No monkeys in here.
Okei. Okei. Nyt ei lähdetä vielä yrittämään. Katsellaan se.
Amontillado. Do I hear scratching behind these walls? Nah. Let's see, crate, wood, pot, and a box with nothing useful in it. Table, lantern, cup, plate. Nothing interesting.
Ei ollut sentään toi. Onks? Okei.
Table, lantern, cup, plate. Nothing interesting.
No lähdetään. Vuonna kerralla kyllä se. Täältä näin. Tää nyt muistipeli. En mä tänne halua mennä, kun haluan ottaa sitä. No, tuonne saataan screenshotti siitä, otettiin itsellemme, että luntataan. No. Ei oo tänne vaan. Täällä se on. No. Joo. Ank ja sit se possu. Ank. Possu. Kukka. Sitten tommonen. Sitten nuorisysteemi. Sitten tämmönen hassu lintu. Sitten mikä toi viimeinen oli toi? Käys kattoo uudestaan, mä en saanut kunnon kuvaa siitä ne. En saanut kunnon kuvaa siitä niin. No jos katsotaan sitten. Onko se siltikään se?
Something important must be inside here.
Väärä nappula. No sama se.
Winner.
Chicken
Fitted sheet
dinner.
and an extra blanket. Being the boss does have its perks. It's a Mike and I camera candy comp. Nothing useful. Nothing useful. Got his own climate control system. Got his. Oh, I'm hoping this isn't a chamber pod.
Okei, no eikä tää nyt sit on saatu. Noin. Kuitenkin vähän se, mä tiedän, mä pääsen kaikki noin skippaamaan, mutta
This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces. This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces. This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces. Goldilocks hasn't hit the joint yet.
okei.
Yeah, one summer night I took out half the windows in the neighborhood with a slingshot. This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces. Yeah, that reminds me of scout camp.
Okei. Mites tää nyt sit menee?
Is there a prize inside? Goldilocks, is there a prize inside?
Okei.
This sacred symbol has been broken.
9 osaa siellä.
It looks like a piece of one of those symbols.
Katsotaan nyt tää nyt kertaalleen vielä kun ennen kuin lähdetään seuraavaan huoneeseen. Ei tuolla taskolla paljon teemoja. Viisi osaa löytyi joo. Matto ei saatu alas.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Seven Dwarfs bedroom. Let's see, Gimli, Bofer, Biffer, Homer, and Gandalf.
Just. Jaa, taida vissiin olla tekstillä vielä noin ihan oikein muistissa olla, mutta... Okei. Katsotaan.
Guess I better not be too creative, because it won't work.
Tiiliskirja toi.
How hard did you hit your head?
Tarpeeksi.
I won't budge. My guess is I need to find the 7 sacred symbols before these doors will open.
Okei, no jatketaan tonne päin sitten. Niin.
This is a variation of the ancient Egyptian game of Senate. The goal is to not have more than 2 symbols in each row and column. To move the symbol pieces, I need to click on the symbol piece, then the desired destination. Something you don't see every day. I'm gonna take it.
No niin mä. Tässä menee niinku 5 tuntia, jos mä yritän noita puzzleja tehdä.
Wine bottles are stuck. They do move. Must be more to this than meets the eye. These wine bottles are stuck. They do move. There must be more to this than meets the eye.
Okei. Estimate tommotti. Nää kaikissa on.
These wine bottles are stuck. They do move. There must be more to this than meets the eye.
Vedetään ne kaikki tuon
These wine bottles are stuck. They do
takas
move.
kuitenkin, noin.
There must be more to this than meets the eye.
No nyt on kaikki takaisin. Tuolla.
Egg.
Kananmuna.
I guess.
Sitten me saatiin se linksotti.
Nothing useful. Got his own climate control system.
Okei. Mutta jatketaan ne.
This contains all the books I read last year. Let's see, crate, wood, pot, and a box with nothing useful in it. Time to move on.
Käydään näitä ampuvassa se. Täältä. Mitäs se on? Ai niin, se oli tuolla ylhäällä, nää ammutaan se. Toi varmaan saadaan tuolla alas.
That accomplished.
Eikö saatu? Ei kun tosta.
Ew. Oh, for crying out loud! Stop. Just stop.
Okay. Mitäs me saa? Next vinkki, kiitos.
I won't budge. My guess is I need to find the 7 sacred symbols before these doors will open.
Okei. Täällä oli tää yksi, sataisiko me sitten sillä?
That accomplished. That's not right.
Mistä me saatais keppi?
Wine, candles, chalice. Looks like we're ready for Black Mass.
Keppiä sä saat. Kepistä pian. No mut. Yksi alue. Kerrallaan.
Goldilocks hasn't hit the joint yet. Dasher, Dancer, Donner. It's a magnetic resonator board.
How hard did you...
It's a magnetic resonator board. Helps reassemble broken pieces.
Wow. Katsotaan tänään taas.
For these guys, it's more hope of a hope chest than anything else.
No.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Seven Dwarfs bedroom. Let's see, Gimli, Bofur, Biffer, Homer, and Gandalf.
Joo. Tää on just sitä.
Goldilocks hasn't hit the joint yet. Yeah, that reminds me of Scout Camp. Yeah, it reminds me of the Seven Dwarfs bedroom. Let's see, Gimli, Bofur, Biffer, Homer, and Gandalf.
Tadaa,
The sacred symbol has been broken into...
yksi osa vielä. Itse. Ne on kaikki täällä näin. Miten mä nyt taas... Timpuli taas sitten... Löydäks mä niitä mistään? No. Katsotaan nyt sit vielä. Eri silmät aina nyt katos.
The sacred looks like a piece of one of those. For these guys, it's more hope.
This is just...
This sacred.
Yksi
For
symboli
these
on vielä.
guys, it's more hope of a hope chest than anything else. For these guys, it's more hope of a hope chest than anything else.
Okei. Vielä yksi jostain.
Goldilocks hasn't hit the joint yet.
Ei. Tuossa.
This sacred symbol has been broken into several pieces.
Dear God.
Okei, kato tuo niitä taskulamppu tämmösenä systeeminä. Mikä auttaa siis etsimään noita paloja. Ai, tässä on ovella. Ovella tommoinen systeemi. Katon perusteella ei ainakaan täällä ole yhtään mitään muuta.
Amontillado. Do I hear scratching behind these walls? Eh. Table, lantern, cup, plate. Nothing interesting.
Okei.
These wine bottles are stuck. They do move. There must be more to this than meets the eye.
Yksi. Joka 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 ja 9. Toi oli ovela.
Well, maybe I can use. Well, there's got to be some reason this mural. That accomplished. Well, there's got to be some reason this mural was hidden. Better look at it closely. Now I could use that. Well, there's got to be some reason this mural was hidden. Better look at it closely. Well, there's got to be some reason this mural was hidden. Better look at it closely.
Kuinka sitten on niinku joka 3, 5, 6. Eihän siinä ole enää mitään. Ei ilmeisesti.
Well, something just happened.
And then nothing happened. Noin, ja sit tuonne. Ai tossa se oli.
Well, that won't work. There's one.
Don't do that! I gotta admit, sometimes when you play God, things turn out.
Tadaa!
You still got it, my friend.
Noin.
This is worse than the time you combined a monkey and... Yeah, that'll work.
Köysi. Okei.
That's not right. These must be the silhouettes of the symbols I need to find.
Taas nyt sitten, että...
Arthur, King of the Britons. That's a hook. It's my favorite artificial lamp.
I'm experiencing a sensation altogether new to me, and frankly, I love it.
Noin. Niinpä. Niin juu, täällä oli kanssa.
Hey, a bucket. Hey, a bucket. That's not right. Hey, a bucket. Oh, I know what this is. It's a thing that does that
Thing.
thing.
Noin. Jostain tää nyt sitten ennen kuin tulee takaisin tänne sisälle, et... Sitten tästä nyt sitten. Kerran tänne näinkin paljon pääsee. Katsotaan nyt pikaisesti, onks täällä mitään sit semmoista mitä... Ei taida olla. Tuolta me saatiin nyt kuitenkin se yksi symboli ulos.
The initiation key must be a Seisen icon.
7 näitä on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That accomplished nothing.
Tohon se pitäisi laittaa vai?
These must be the silhouettes of the symbols I need to find. I don't know what I was thinking.
Oikein ne pitäisi. Onko ne sitten?
I won't budge. My guess is I need to find the 7 sacred symbols before these doors will open.
Joo. Mihin ne nyt? Mulla on ne kaikki 7 symbolia. Mihin ne niinku sit pitäis laittaa?
That's not right.
Nyt sit vaan.
These must be the silhouettes of the symbols I need to find.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This is just wrong. How hard did you hit your head?
Varmaan aika pahasti,
It was
mutta...
a waste of time. accomplished nothing.
Okei.
These must be the silhouettes of the... Well, that won't work.
Okei, olisiko... Heitetään se tonne. Se on tämä nuotio täällä. Ei. Okei, se ei anna tosta syljääkestä tehdä yhtään mitään.
Got his own climate control system. Man, I don't even know what I was... Guess I better not be too creative, because it got his own climate control system.
Okei. How to retrieve anksin saatu. Siis. Se on puzzle resonator port chamber. Recruit, pick up pistol. Pick up the magnetic resonance component. Solve puzzle or bypass resonator board. Puzzle. Resonator board. Mikä on resonator board?
Oh, I'm hoping this isn't a chamber pod. Well, there's got to be some reason this mural was hidden. Better look at it closely. I don't know what I was thinking.
Tämä mappi. Resonator.
Well, there's got to be some reason this mural was hidden. Look at it closely.
Kunto taas sen verran. Okei. No, katsotaan mitä tästä näin. Aukeeko? Ei, älä, mä en halua vielä. Kyllä yritä. Okei. Okei, tää on jo oikeassa paikkaa tämä. Noin. Siinä. Siinä. Toi on. No kyllä se sieltä pikkuhiljaa löytyy. Olisiko toi toho? Ei. Noin. Se menikin siihen jo. Ei. Noin ja. Tadaa!
And now the journey of the symbols begins. Candidates are selected for their superior intelligence and physical attributes. The Seisen elite will wield the royal authority over the dominions of Earth and beyond. The test to join Seisen is not without risks. When you cross the threshold, it is literally a journey to the underworld, where either eternal life or eternal death awaits.
Noin. Yes sir. We can boogie. No nyt se aukesi se ovi tonne noin.
Who's a good deity?
Nice doggy.
Nice doggy.
Who's a good deity?
I guess this platform is where I go to take the tests.
Okay. Okay. Sä menet siihen. Sä menet siihen, sä menet siihen. Kissa menee tänne. Miu. Tuolla.
You have passed this test. Proceed to the next chamber.
Oh, kilidoukkeli. No niin,
Path
mitäs?
through the afterlife is difficult. You're
Okei.
required to pass a series of locations guarded by supernatural creatures.
Okei, kuulostaa tosi kivalta. Ähä.
I guess this platform is where I go to take the tests. I need to find a way through this maze in a set number of moves. And I need to alternate my movement between skull and Anubis pieces without going diagonally. The arrow symbol shows me my options to move. I need to find a way through this maze in a set number of moves. And I need to alternate my movement between skull and Anubis pieces without going diagonally. The arrow symbol shows me my options to move.
Noin. Ratkaistiin se nyt tarkoituksella nyt.
Very good boy. Stay. Stay. Very good.
Very good.
3 mighty pharaohs have reached to the underworld and must travel across the river Nun. Each has been given his own guide, but each pharaoh objects to his guide crossing with another pharaoh, unless he himself is present. They also object to leaving their guides with the pharaoh on the other side of the river. Arrange their passage. But remember, though the boat holds 2 people, one must bring it back for the other to use.
I've always wanted to walk like an Egyptian. Each statue represents one element, earth, water, or the sun. I need to make sure that the light emitting from each statue reflects the element the statue represents. Afterwards, the light emitting from the statues to the symbols carved on the tomb in the center of the room. It's the symbol of the sun. It's the symbol of the sun. It's the symbol of the water. I've always wanted to walk like an Egyptian. It's the symbol of the earth. It's the symbol of the sun. 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 It's the symbol of the earth.
Okei, toi on sitten punainen toi.
I've always wanted to walk like an Egyptian. It's the symbol of the water. It's the symbol of the earth.
Keltainen. Eiku punainen.
It's the symbol of the sun.
Keltainen. Joo, sä oot keltainen.
It's the symbol of the sun.
Keltainen. Noin. No. Aukessa se. Hyvä. Huvaamina.
Our highest praise is lavished upon you, the newest member of the aristocratic class. The seisan is the lotus flower, a symbol of rebirth in Egyptian mythology. You will now undergo a period of mind conditioning for the next 3 months, where thought patterns will be restructured for complete obedience to our cause. After, you will become a pure disciple of Seisan, worthy of leadership in the new order.
Seisan. Okay.
I'll bet this is where they're keeping Mason Bauer since security is so tight. I better be careful to stay in the shadows. Incubation cell. What the hell? What kind of chambers are these? My guess is this isn't some fancy detox center.
Oh no! Ah! Siellä on joku mukkeli. Sitäkin saadaan mennä.
I'll need a security card to get inside the headmaster's office. What the hell is happening to these people?
Sä nukut toivon mukaan. Et nukkunut.
On my list of preferable ways to go, this is definitely not one of them.
No.
Five crates, all addressed to Charles Foster Kane. The armoire's locked. I'll need to find a key. Crates, 4 or 5 crates. Come here, monkey. The armoire, 4 or 5 crates, all addressed to Charles Foster Kane.
Okay.
My guess is this isn't some fancy detox center. What kind of chambers are these?
Katsotaan nyt nää.
What kind of chambers are these? Incubation cell. Incubation cell. What the heck?
Aha.
That was a waste of time. Man, I don't even know what I was. This is the door to the headmaster's office, and it's locked.
No niin, se luultavasti löytää mut noin.
What kind of chambers are these? My guess is this isn't some fancy detox center. This must be Mason Bauer's room, and it's got security lights on. I'm toast if I walk into that. Looks like a dungeon. Mason Bowers must be held captive down here. Authority. Peace. Purity. Incubation cell. Looks like I'm about to visit the big dog. What the hell's happening to these people? This must be Mason Bauer's room, and it's got security lights on. I'm toast if I walk into that.
Okei, kyllä ehkä.
My guess is this isn't some fancy detox center. My guess is this isn't some fancy detox center.
Sitten mä en aika nyt sitten keksin mitä näille niinku tekee. Tuonne nyt pääsee.
The armoire's locked. I'll need to find a key. 4 or 5 crates, all addressed to Charles Foster Kane.
Tosta.
Monk robes for the on-the-go monk that favors both stylishness and crates. Monk robes for the on-the-go monk that favors both. Come here. 4 or 5 crates, all addressed to Charles Foster Kane.
How the fuck? Gain access to headmaster office. Headmaster. Missä se nyt sit on? On tässä nyt, että okei, mun ei tarkko. Storage room.
I'll need a security. This is the door to the headmaster's office. Looks like I'm about to visit the big dog.
No.
I need to find 7 circled red letters.
Tosta. Ei. Okei. Storage room, eli se minne mennään. Mennään uudestaan hello everyone. Mites sinne kuuluu? Katsotaan, tossa.
Security. You bet your sweet bippy I'm picking that up.
No ei nyt. Ei kun, siis mistä tossa?
Yeah, that's not important. Candle, couple of books. Guess this guy wanted to be like Lincoln. Reads by candlelight.
Katsotaanko sitten.
Like an eye camera, candy comic. Candle, couple of books. Looks like an armoire. Candle, couple of books. Guess this guy wanted to be like Lincoln. Reads by candlelight. Looks like we got one mask.
No ei. Nyt mulla on avain johonkin. I have the key for something. Do do do. Okei, tonne nyt ei ainakaan päästä. Eikä tonne. Ei. 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 No. Uusi yritys. Niin jo tonne me saadaan vai?
Lock cabinet down here. 4 or 5 crates. All
Huka.
Foster Kane.
No niin. Noin. No ei.
Bam. Looks like we got ourselves.
Ai. Ouch. Ai.
Candle, couple of books. Guess this guy wanted to be like Lincoln. Reads by candlelight.
Aikas.
Candle, couple of books. Guess this guy wanted to be like Lincoln. Reads by candlelight.
Noin. Että. Ai.
Bam. Looks like we got ourselves another secret.
Eikäs. Jotain.
Candle, couple of books. It's an Egyptian mask.
No niin, sit katsotaan. Mites nää egyptiläiset maskit? Oikein.
A bookmark. A simple bookmark. It's a bookmark.
Elikäs. Noin, eli toi on niinku alas. Noin.
And it's a security station monitoring one cell. And it's a security station. And it's a security station. And it's only monitoring one cell.
Noin. Se on... Ui.
This is Mason Bauer's cell. I need to find all 7 letters for this sign. I'll need to find more letters.
Okei, sit lähdetään etsimään paikkoja.
Obedience. Serenity.
Noin.
My guess is this isn't some fancy detox center.
Ei varmasti kyllä. Kerään nämä huoneet nyt. Läpi.
Incubation cell. What the hell?
No.
Candle, couple of books. Guess this guy wanted to be like Lincoln. Reads by candlelight. Candle, couple of books. Guess this guy wanted to be like Lincoln. Reads by candlelight. And it's a security station, and it's only monitoring one cell.
Se juoksis suoraan sun syliin.
Incubation cell. What the hell? What kind of chambers are these?
Okay.
My guess is this isn't some fancy detox center. This is Mason Bauer's cell.
Okei, hän on tuolla ja tuo vartija otti hatkat tuolta. Mitä mihin se meni?
What the hell is happening to these people?
Shit. Näin se meni tonne.
Incubation cell. What the hell?
Peace.
What kind of chambers are these?
Kiva juttu. Nyt
My
sitten.
guess is this isn't some fancy detox center. Looks like a dungeon. Mason Bowers must be held captive down here.
Katsotaan nyt sitten. Just Serenity Sign. 5. Wisdom piece. Eli noin signit pitänyt katsoa kaikki. No niitähän mä olin kattelemassa. Noin. Tuolla ei ole mitään.
My guess is this isn't some fancy detox center. This must be Mason Bauer's room, and it's got security lights on. I'm toast if I walk into that. Wisdom. Rebirth. Looks like the translator's ambitions are the same as Ming the Merciless. Universal done. I need to find all
Nohoi, löytyyhän se sieltä.
Bowers? Mason Bowers. Anybody home? Bowers? Yeah, you don't remember anything, do you? I'm gonna have to bring something back to cut you out of here.
No. They told me.
I'm scared. Yeah, I'm scared too. But these people, they're trying to hurt you. I'm here to help you, okay? But to do that, I need your help. Look, have you got anything at all that I can use? Anything in your pockets?
Just the...
Yeah, those are nice. I need them.
Those are mine.
Relax. Stay here. Yeah, I'll be back, and you have a great day.
Those are mine. Those are mine. Dave! 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 Come back here! Where did you go? Dave! Those are mine! Dave! You come back here! You come back!
Seeing Bauer so unbalanced and paranoid was not a real confidence builder on what the future had in store for me. I'm dealing with something far beyond my level of expertise, and I need some professional advice from my new best friend, Dr. Kate Donahue.
Glad to see you're still alive.
I bet you say that to all your patients.
So your test results came back. Have you ever been in the military or undergone any behavioral therapies?
No. Well, not that I can remember.
Back around 2020, a controversial therapy was developed, initially to help victims of trauma. It was known as a trance-inducer. Nanites were used to target specific memories, blocking brain signals, essentially erasing the traumatic memories. The military started to use it to treat post-traumatic stress, but then they and other government agencies discovered more off-label purposes.
And somehow it's ended up in my system.
Whoever injected you coupled it with a verbal cue, a trance key. It's a phrase spoken to trigger a response. To restore your memory, you need an antidote serum known as a trance interrupter, and then the trance key.
Well, I appreciate the info, Doc. Now, at least I know what I'm looking for.
That's the bad news. But if you get the serum and your key, your recall should be strong as ever.
Let's check your recall, Doc. Can you answer a few questions for me?
No niin, kyselläs. Nämä kysymykset taas lävitte. Mitä tätä pystyy kysymään?
Let's just keep this professional, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you could do much better. And yes, I mean that the way it sounded.
Jaså.
I believe he runs a diner over by Telegraph Hill. I've dealt with many cases of amnesia, but nothing exactly like this. You'll need your trance key to restore your memory, and the only way you'll find it is to get it from the person who injected you with the trance inducer. I've checked around, and it's not stocked by any medical facilities. I have no idea what the trance key might be, of course, but it would likely be a short, fairly unique phrase.
Kuten vinkki.
Before I return to Ceysan, I'll need a laser blade to cut Bowers free, the trance interrupter serum, and its trance key.
Phone message waiting. Phone message waiting. Phone message waiting.
Tällä kertaa, you have a
Phone
fax.
message waiting.
My camera
Phone
books are
message
great,
waiting.
but I prefer stories about his crazy
Phone
nephews,
message
Mike
waiting.
and Icammer. I try to
Phone
collect
message
all of their
waiting.
candy comics.
Phone message
The
waiting.
Big Finish Detective by your
Phone
Aaron
message
Colbert.
waiting.
Finns make the
Phone
best
message
detectives.
waiting. Phone message waiting.
Someday, I hope to collect all of the Mike and
Phone
Ike Hammer comics and place them here.
Phone message waiting. Phone
Puhelinviesti.
message waiting.
Annes kuuntele se
Phone
seuraavaksi.
message waiting. Waiting.
Mr. Murphy, please tell me you have news about Mason.
He's being held at a place called Ceysan, which is some crazed cult where the lunatics are in charge. I'm not going to alert the police because they might dispose of Mason. I think I better handle this myself.
But why would you put yourself in so much danger?
Because someone's taken 7 years of my life from me and I want it back. If there's a way I can discover what happened and somehow restore my memories, I'll take that chance.
Well, I hope you do get that chance. My name is Thompson Alt. I'll get back with you soon. Good luck, Mr. Murphy.
No eikä se nyt kauhean
Looks like
pitkälle
somebody's
päästä.
wiped my computer clean.
Okei, no. Lähdetään sitten tekemään Golden hotellista lähtien niin kyselemään, ihmettelemään se nimenpää oo.
Hey Tex.
Terve,
How's your
terve
case
hologrammi,
progressing?
mitä sä ootkin, mutta
Can't help you there.
okei.
Does not compute. Seriously. Can't help you there. Does not compute. Seriously. Can't help you there.
Noin. Tuolla ei ole ketään luultavammin. Täällä on nää yhdet pölöpäät, mutta ne ei oo kotona.
Seriously, we are the dynamic duo, don't you think?
You're certainly the boy wonder.
So what have you come up with? No.
Ei tietenkään.
No. Don't know about that.
Don't know about mistään mitään. Joo, sama se. Käydään nyt kaikki lävitse, ne onpa nää nyt sitten käyty
Having
sitten.
a detective hanging around isn't exactly great for business tax. I'm gonna have to start charging you. Keep this up, and I need to start charging you.
Aha.
got some whips, chains, handcuffs, that kind of thing. But nothing like a laser blade.
Damn.
Sounds like a roofie. I want my clients wide awake.
Mm-hmm. Boom, boom.
If a bell is on the front desk,
You know, it used to really piss me off, the way you'd always come around asking your questions, but now that you're paying me for it, I really don't mind.
Niin varmasti.
Let me think.
Ei.
No. Not a clue. Nope.
Not again. You're gonna get me fired. Or worse. You think we got something that expensive here? And you know you gotta have a license to carry one, right? Look, I have one of my own. I'll give it to you. But only if you swear that it squares us up. I don't know if this has anything to do with this trans key you're talking about, but after that 48 Pandian flew off, I circled back. I took a quick look around and saw a fresh hypo on the ground along with a few cards. I grabbed them. If you want them, just don't tell the cops I gave them to you. Sorry.
No, kannatti käydä katsomassa. Käydä Rook.
Perhaps I've been wrong about you, Murphy. What can I do to help? No. Next.
These 4 of clubs cards were found scattered all over the... This laser blade can help me free Mason Bowers from Cézanne.
Okei, mennään sitten
I'm
Cézanne.
not ready to go back there yet. I still need a few more items.
Jahas. No, käydään sitten se. Sen ihmeempää käydään juttelemassa kaikki.
Still can't believe I'm working with the one and only Tex Murphy. What can I do for you, sir? Don't know.
I hope you don't mind, Mike. I've been telling folks in the neighborhood about your situation, just so they know it's the old Tex they're dealing with. Let me know what else I can do for you. Sorry.
Aina pääsemme muuallekin.
Before I return to Cézanne, I'll need a laser blade to cut Bowers free, the trans interrupter serum, and his trans key. Man, this is a nightmare. I fly back to the beach house to see if the cards Mason had on him can be used here. When I arrive, there's a familiar face waiting at the door, looking for an update.
You found Mason. Is he okay?
Well, physically, but mentally he's had a taste of his own medicine and doesn't suit him.
Where is he?
It's a place called Cézanne, and I can't tell whether he's being held for his own protection or against his will.
So, what do we do now? If we don't know why he's there, we shouldn't get the police involved, right?
Yeah, these boys play for keeps. I'm afraid if we break in on him, Mason may disappear for good.
You said you don't think he knows who he is. What does that mean?
He's been shot up by something called the transducer. And if we don't get Mason's memory back, all 3 of us may be stuck at this dead end.
I'm so grateful you're doing this. I don't know who else I could turn to. I still care for Mason, but we haven't been close in a long time. You seem so tough and self-reliant.
Well, being a PI is a very rough business.
Isn't the rough business always more exciting? Maybe when Mason is back to his normal state and out of danger.
Look, I'm no hero. I'm doing this to get my memory back. But perhaps later we could talk about this.
Perhaps is so full of possibilities. Is there a more intriguing or tantalizing word?
Perhaps. But right now I've got to find something to help me get Mason out of Cézanne.
I'll leave you to it. Good luck, Tex. I've got to go. But you know how to get a hold of me if there's anything you need.
Don't get it? I just don't get it. These women, why are they interested in you?
Maybe you need to get your optical sensors checked.
Wow. Between Ariel, Taylor, and the look Mojo is giving you, I'd say losing 7 years has done wonders for your charisma. Hey, have you considered wiping a few more? Oh, that was a nice cat suit, by the way. Can we pick up one in my size?
Okay.
Well, these baseball cards may open the drawer in Mason Bauer's safe.
Okei, safe. Mitäs te oli se? Nyt vaan pitäis kassakaappi löytää. Missä se nyt sit oli? Tossa.
This must be the trance interrupter medication. And there's only one dose.
No joo, olisiko se sitten? Sen.
Mason, how are you today? How's everything going here at the camp? 4 clubs. 4 clubs. 4 clubs, Mason. Come on, wake up. Come on, don't be deaf, dumb, and stupid. Please, Mason, wake up. That's it. Come on.
Tex, where are we?
Good, you know me. Now start talking while I cut you free.
Is that the trans interrupter? What have you done?
I busted my ass to get you out of here. You better be worth it.
But I did it to myself. On purpose!
What? Why the hell would you do that?
Oh, God. Now they can find out everything I know. How could you do this?
Oh, well, maybe because I want my memory back. Your friend said you're the only one who could help.
My friend?
Yeah, the one who came for the cryo chamber.
So he has it. The cryo chamber's safe?
Yes, he has it. So where do I get more serum? There was only 1 dose in your safe. And what the hell's my trance key?
Margaret injected you. She's the only one who could have helped you.
Yeah, and she's dead. And I'm pretty sure her head was the main ingredient in that soup can of yours. Why'd you cut off her head?
I didn't. It was Maldonado. I don't think I could have done it.
Yeah, well, don't mince words, because it was your idea.
Margaret double-crossed us. She came up with her own plan, but I think we stopped her before she could give it to the translator.
Well, you don't come across as totally insane.
She knew things, but she'd given up hope. However, some of us still believe. It wasn't fair of her to take those things to the grave. And I have the technology to tap what's inside her memories, even after death.
Well, I stand corrected. You are insane.
You were in on it with us. We were all looking for the Tesla egg. But you're the one who found it in the wall of your apartment. I was still working from the inside, letting you all know what the translator was doing. By then, Margaret had stolen the egg and disappeared. I was afraid she switched sides, so I hired Maldonado to do surveillance on the Ritz, hoping she'd show up.
Yeah, and she did. She and that big mutant came by and injected me.
I caught up to her at the door of her apartment. All I wanted to do was talk, but she clutched her chest and collapsed. Dead before she hit the floor. Decapitation was the last resort.
So when does the abduction come in?
I called Maldonado just when the translator's henchmen arrived. Maldonado brought the cryo chamber while I created a diversion. While they were chasing me, he did the deed. Then I used the transinducer on myself. We'll rendezvous with my friend. We gotta find that egg before the translator does.
All right, but let's swing by and get your wife, too, because she's been worried sick about you.
My wife?
I don't have a wife.
Very good, Tex. You continually impress.
The cryo chamber. It holds your answers. Don't let him find it.
Welcome back, Tex. You certainly have a gift for making things interesting.
Yeah, it's a gift that just keeps on giving.
I assume you have no idea who we are.
Well, let me just save some time here. I have no memory of you or anything else since this bastard here shot me and my girlfriend 7 years ago.
Yes. Margaret made sure of that, didn't she? Willing to die just to keep you out of the equation, undermining me at every turn, right up until the end.
I need to know one thing. Did you kill Chelsea?
You could say that.
Don't move.
It's a long story, Tex. Maybe some other time.
Just tell me what happened to Chelsea.
Dalton, would you please answer Tex's question?
My pleasure. We'd stolen your speeder, of course. After I sedated you and Chelsea, you were taken to a place where we could search your memories for leads to Margaret Leonard's whereabouts. When that failed, I staged Chelsea's death, attempting to draw Leonard out of hiding. We left identifiable DNA inside your burned-out speeder.
Which, incidentally, was uninsured.
Leonard didn't fall for it, unfortunately. Eventually, we let Chelsea go, and I never saw her again.
This was all before I returned. I've never seen Chelsea.
I haven't seen her either, as far as you know.
So Chelsea's alive, somewhere.
I don't know, or care.
And you are?
I am the translator.
Is translating your profession or a hobby?
It is my mission and my destiny.
Well, I guess that makes 1,000,002 questions that I have. Everything would be a lot easier if you just unlock my memory.
I would if I could, Tex, believe me. Unfortunately, Margaret took your trance key to her grave.
What? I'm supposed to believe that I'm on your guys' side for whatever's going on here?
That's right. We're all in this together.
We united in a common goal. It was a goal Margaret and I used to share many years ago. But she lost hope after I died.
You're Joe Hansen? Margaret Leonard's husband? The FBI agent who stole the Tesla cash?
I am. And I did. But when I learned what we'd taken from Tesla and buried in our vaults, what amazing technologies he had to offer the world, it became my dream to complete his work. But then I was diagnosed with terminal cancer. I had little time left, so we decided that I should be preserved in a cryogenic state in hopes that a cure could be found someday.
But now you're here, alive again, so who's the one who brought you back?
Margaret refused. She said it wasn't safe yet. I tried to pressure her and she disappeared.
In the end, it was Mason who completed the reanimation.
So what's it like?
Indescribable. I saw eternity. And I returned with a renewed sense of purpose. I finally saw the true vision of Tesla's work.
So if Mason brought you back, why did he turn against you?
Margaret can be very persuasive. I think she convinced Mason that my work was too risky. But she couldn't convince you, Tex.
I'm a little lost here. Why do you need me?
Margaret held one last piece of the puzzle. The Tesla egg. It is the nucleus of the atom. Without it, the spirit radio has little effect. But with it, the veil between living and dead will vanish. And we will all exist within the immortal coil. We have work to do. You're free to go, Tex.
These guys must be playing some kind of mind trick on me. This has got to be a setup of some kind.
Tex, buddy, I'm afraid I haven't been totally straight with you. Over the last 7 years, you have become a lying, womanizing, duplicitous, two-timing cutthroat who plays both sides against the middle for money and is partners with the gentleman who just left the room. I thought you could just walk away from the person you'd become, but I see that fate may have something else in mind.
After I returned from Ceysan, I called Alt to tell him Mason Bowers had taken a 40-foot leap. The guy was so broken up, he hung up the phone. I'm not sure if Bowers' death ended Alt's interest in this whole sorry mess, but my gut tells me I'll need his help if I'm ever going to solve this case. I decided to visit St. Germain to find more information about the Tesla egg.
So, how goes the investigation? I don't suppose you have any news regarding that egg we talked about?
Well, everybody's talking about the Tesla egg, but I think I've got a lead on it.
Ah, the egg of Columbus, the copper egg. Unveiled by Tesla at the Chicago World's Fair in 1893, it was the very heart of a small prototype that, some say, would become his most notorious invention.
But you seem underwhelmed, and that's not good.
You know the story of Tunguska?
Well, I do now.
If you believe, as many do, that the Tunguska explosion was caused by the Tesla death ray, and you believe that the Tesla egg is a core component of the death ray, well, then the egg would be of immense fortune. Tell me, what do you believe, Mr. Murphy?
I believe you know a lot more than you're telling me.
Are you familiar with Paradise Lost?
Isn't that one of those resorts for swingers?
Paradise Lost is a poem about the great divide in heaven when Lucifer was cast out. After his banishment, Lucifer swore revenge and created an army of his own. He and his followers waited in darkness for their chance to strike back at the god who cast them out. After a 3-day battle against the faithful angels, the forces of evil were banished from heaven for all eternity.
Oh, I like it when the good guys win.
Yes. But what if the war were not over? What if Lucifer had not been defeated but lay in wait, preparing for his chance to overthrow heaven?
Well, debating hypothetical fairy tales is a little nerdy for me.
Look at the world around you. Did heaven win the battle? Man has created hell on earth. And the longer man exists, the further he descends from the wisdom and discernment needed to overcome the darkness. At his core, he is a grasping, clawing, foolish creature, willing to commit any sin to appease his base and greedy nature.
I thought I was jaded. You really think we're as bad as all that?
There are still some who give me hope. You, I'm not sure about. Your role, whether for good or evil, has yet to be determined.
He's not so bad. Does he have the egg?
No, my dear. Entirely the wrong egg. An interesting trinket, to be sure, but not the egg I'm searching for.
Well, if it isn't Ariel Bowers. You know, I hope I pronounced that correctly because Bowers doesn't have a wife.
Great work, Detective. How long did that take to figure out?
Not long, after Bowers told me.
I have to confess, I haven't been totally honest with you on some things.
Just some?
I didn't know who you were when you first interrupted my own search of Bowers' place.
And what were you doing there?
I work for an organization you wouldn't have heard of. We're based out of St. Petersburg.
In Florida.
Russia.
How about you?
I don't work for anyone. just the greater good. And my own little passions, of course. Ariel and I have crossed paths on several occasions. This time we seem to have some objectives in common, so we pooled our resources.
Yeah, I'm well familiar with Ariel's resources. How common are your objectives and mine?
That depends. You the kind of man who lets innocent people die?
Not normally, no.
You've heard of the Tesla Legacy Society. At one time, it had a membership of hundreds. After Charles Johansson died, the numbers dwindled. Some time ago, all those people vanished without a trace. I'd hoped to find some answers from Bowers.
Oh, I got news for you. He's not dead. He's back.
He's the translator, I presume.
The one building the immortal coil. You say you like it when the good guys win? You plan on doing anything about that?
Oh, sure. Leave it to me, as always. What are you two gonna do about it?
This is not my battle to fight.
He knows me. I won't be able to get close to him like you can.
You shall have to find the Tesla egg first. Of course.
Great. I didn't even think of that. Well, if you don't have any more helpful tips...
Until we meet again, Mr. Murphy. And something tells me we will.
Until next time. Kiss for luck. You'll need it.
After visiting with St. Germain, the former Mrs. Bowers invites me to a place called the Resort and says she has information to exchange.
Well, well. If it isn't Dudley Do-Right. Caught me red-handed.
And if it isn't Natasha Vitale, you and Boris Barinov have certainly pulled a fast one on me.
Saint Germain isn't part of this. He's a collector looking for the Fabergé egg. I'm an agent looking to infiltrate the translator.
Let me guess. You specialize in undercover operations.
No, I really am. The organization I work for, you couldn't pronounce it, but in English it's called the White Guard. We've been monitoring the translator for years. We've had our eye on you as well. So are you going to interrogate me? I have so much to confess.
So you're sure I couldn't pronounce that Russian name? I'm pretty good at pronunciation.
I'll be honest with you. I need your help, Tex. And I can help you, but I had to find out where your loyalties were.
My loyalties lie with me. Nobody else.
That's why we're here, together, alone. I hope you don't mind. I took the liberty of ordering some food. Should be here any minute. I thought we could have a bite. Get to know each other a little better.
Said the spider to the fly.
I told you, Tex, I've had my eye on you for a while. And as you know, I'm not married. Who knows what lies ahead?
What lies ahead? That may be the truest thing you've ever said to me.
It's a rough world out there. Any of us could be dead tomorrow. I live in the moment. And right now, I want that moment to be with you.
I could resist a pretty little liar, but a sexy sorceress who weaves such tall tales may have just hit my weak spot.
I look forward to hitting all your weak spots. I brought something more comfortable to wear. I hope that wasn't too presumptuous of me.
I think we're way past presumptuous.
That must be the food. Do you mind getting it while I change?
Hey, cowboy. I was hoping I'd find you here.
Taylor, it's so good to see you, but boy, am I pushed right now. You know, maybe we could talk tomorrow over breakfast.
I'm thinking a massage, a can of Red Bull to get you back into fighting shape. I'm sure you can go at least a couple rounds.
Just promise me you won't start throwing punches until I have a chance to explain. Okay, there's a woman in my bathroom.
Oh. Why is there a woman in your bathroom?
Ready to eat?
Well, I guess you can ask her yourself.
I'm famished.
Taylor, meet Ariel. Ariel, meet Taylor.
So is this her?
I'm so glad you two could finally meet. And since we're all together, how about a big sleepover? Guess that was a bad idea. Incredibly bad idea. Well, it's not that bad, really. There are plenty of other fish in the sea just waiting to reject me. The good news is that without further distractions, I can focus on my case. I get a call from Archie who says he has a lead for me and I should come over right away.
Selkään tuli molemmilta ja
I close my eyes and dream of one, the one I love so dear.
Mennään nyt sitten, pääse.
I think everybody's pretty happy that you're back to your old self. Except Rook. That ornery old cuss. No pleasing him, I guess. How are things going for you?
Of all the face melting.
Hello, Miss.
No niin, ja sitten.
God, I want to pull that fedora off your head with my teeth.
Miten mä nyt sit niinku olettaa, että mä tekisin seuraavaksi? Toi tuolla. 3 clubs, maybe cards to midnight.
So have you heard any more about the Tesla cache or Margaret Leonard? I mean, if she can't fix it, how are you going to get your memory back?
It's not just my memory, it's my life I want back.
Those Morlocks, I think that there's a connection between them and Margaret Leonard. I mean, see, the other day when you got knocked out, Margaret was in your apartment, right? The Morlock hunters told me they'd never seen so many Morlocks around Chandler Avenue. They said it was like something or someone was drawing them there. I mean, no one knows what they were doing around here. They were scattered after Margaret died. Now the hunters say that quite a few of them have been showing up in one particular area outside the city. I got a location for you.
No niin, me saatiin uusi paikka ja täällä oli manhole, te ootte vienyt multa manholein pois täältä näin. What? Joo. Katsotaan, onko ne yhdet pojat, larppaajat siellä vielä siellä. Ja tässä näin. Eivät ole enää. Ja.
So who is Margaret Leonard really? Is she a modern Dr. Mengele experimenting on damaged human beings for her own gratification? And why is she the critical key to my world over the last 7 years? My head's still spinning when I spot the location 200 feet below me.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Of course, I've always got a bad feeling about this. Could you just go ahead and place me in a hard case?
Noin. Lähdetään sitten katsomaan.
It's a plank. Yeah. Yep, it's an old shed. Yeah, it's an old... You know, I've always thought, looks like the shed Grandpa Murphy used to keep his moonshine business in.
Niin katsotaan mitä kaikkea tää sit on.
Nice. Looks like I'll need 5 planks, a hammer, and some nails if I'm going to repair this ladder. You know, like someone's watching me, and it's making me feel incredibly uneasy. Part of the bridge has collapsed, and I shouldn't even think about trying to swim across that water.
Okay. Sitten. Edetään nyt sitten.
That might come in handy.
Kaikki tavarat, mitä täältä on nyt sitten löydettävissä, niin inventori. 1 lautakin vielä pitäisi löytää. Noin.
What kind of creatures was Margaret keeping in captivity?
Katsopas tuota.
I'm not sure that man is friend or... Listen, Andy.
Why does this have to be so?
Ding, 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 ding! We have a winner!
Okay.
I gotta admit, sometimes when you play God, things turn out okay.
Joskus ei.
Now, I fixed it, and it appears to be some sort of ladder.
Oh yeah. Saataisko me toi likottua tolla?
That's not right.
Ei.
Yeah, I've never really been interested in yard work.
Ahaa, se otti. What? Se otti ja karkas.
Nice face.
Noin, katsotaan sitten. En tiedä mihin se...
Better steer clear of the waters. God knows what could be lurking in there.
Mihin se yksi hävisi, mut... Kai sinänsä sillä väliä on, koska... Päästiin nyt tänne ylös.
Milk drinkers? Man, that explains a lot. It appears to be a key of some kind, dare I say, for...
Front door, okay. No niin. Villiveikkaus.
I'm a Morlock hunter. Hunter. Let's go get those bastards.
Liar! Liar!
You know, you seem like you could use a great big hug.
Friend! Slave! Killer!
Slade? Are you talking Big Jim Slade?
Get it out of my head!
Tell you what, I'm gonna come back later with some hot cocoa and an elephant tranquilizer.
Help me! Slade! Die! Die!
Kids, they never shut the door when they go out to play. That must be Mantis, and my guess is Margaret Leonard left some medication to control his affliction somewhere in the swamp house.
Okei. Kerätä.
Ah, the XBR 1000 greenhouse light. This sure grows plants fast, but the FDA banned them because of excess radiation.
Okei. Katsotaan nyt sitten.
I wonder if there's a way to get these valerian flowers to grow quickly. Maybe try something else. Yep, garden shears are perfect for trimming grass, bushes, or stubborn branches. Looks like there could be something hiding underneath. It's a big sack of seeds.
Noin. Lähdetään katsoa. Ja täältä löytyy piirit.
I never... Books? Do people still... Like an eye camera. Sucker's game. Ah, it's open to the centerfold. Ew. Is that a stain? Like an eye camera candy comic. That's why I always insist on guests using coasters.
Noin. Laasin alus ja...
someone's writing their letter to Santa early. Someone's writing their letter to Santa early this year. Well, I know tongs are great for pulling my chestnuts out of the fire. Oh, I love sticky notes, and I just used my last one. Wait, something's written on this one. This key belongs to an Ultra Pro 900 lock. Grapple on. Always. Yeah, very organized. I'm impressed.
Okei. Varmuuden vuoksi, ettei tuolla ole mitään otettavaa ei ollut.
Well, I doubt Margaret even read all these books. It's a safe lock, and I'll need a key to open. Man, I don't even know what I was...
Okei, mutta sitten...
Whoa, that's one old vid phone. It's got a message on it, but I'll need to get Margaret's voicemail number to listen to it. It's an empty vial. Whoa, that's one old vid phone. It's got a message on it, but I'll need to get Margaret's voicemail number to...
First message. Margaret, we followed your instructions and combined the valerian flower petals with alcohol in a vial, placed it in the chemical mixer, then administered the serum to the subjects via syringe.
Stop.
First message. Margaret, we followed your instructions and combined the valerian flower petals with alcohol in a vial, placed it in the chemical mixer, then administered the serum to the subjects via syringe. However, this only momentarily suppressed rage in the Morlocks. There needs to be a more permanent solution.
I doubt Margaret even read all these.
Dear God.
Dear God, yeah.
You know, I love secret doors, and something in this room must trigger it open. Well, another... It's a... Yeah, there's more to this world than me. I'll bet this would have been worth a lot of money on Antiques Roadshow if they hadn't refinished it in white. I need to rearrange the tiles to make a coherent picture. Afterwards, a numeric code will appear.
No mut yritetään nyt tätä tehdä sitten. Miten tästä nyt mennään?
Looks like I'll need some firewood. The cabinet lock is broken, so I'll need to find another way to open it.
Okay, good.
Well, I won't be able to use this fireplace. It's got a vent cover. Oh man, the desk in my office is way bigger than this.
Ei tonne kun... Täällä oli se ovi, mennään sinne, eli seuraavaksi. Ohoi. Toxic hazard.
Nice place to sit. Well, that rake must be compensating for something. I wish I had one of these in my office. Rook uses one of those to chase the neighborhood kids off.
I know what you're thinking, and that's not a good idea.
Oh, it's C4 chewing gum. This stuff packs quite a wallop, but it is grape. I love grape flavor. On second thought, I better find another use for this.
Lol. Katsotaan nyt sitten.
Is this? It is. It's actual moonshine. I love barrels. Now where are the monkeys? Well, that is one big sack of crap.
Yeah, that'll work.
Mitäs täällä?
Looks like the shed Grandpa Murphy used to keep his moonshine business in. Man over there could be Mantis.
Mutta. Man over there. Täällä nyt mitään man over there enää oo. Mennään tonne sisälle sitten seuraavaksi takaisin.
Hey, this is a fake. Well, I won't be able to use this. Man, that is one big jackalope.
Yeah.
Nothing special. The zipper on this cushion's stuck. I'll need something to help me open it.
Okay.
It's a safe key. Looks like I'll need some fire. The cabinet lock is broken, so I'll need to find another. I'm sure Thor's big hammer. Maybe that was a little overkill, but was effective.
Vähäsen.
You know, I love secret doors, and something in this room must trigger it open.
Mikä tää sitten vaan oli tossa?
The picture looks similar to the one downstairs.
Jaa, täällä oli se. Missä siinä koodijuttu nyt taas oli? Hävittikö se nyt jonnekin toiseen ja toiseen ja toiseen ja... Mutta...
I wonder if anyone else... try something. You know, nice fire. Maybe that wasn't overkill, but was effective.
No. Katsotaan kuinka pitkälle. Jep, se osoittaa tonne, toi osoittaa tonne.
Something big just moved, and there's smoke coming from behind the panel.
Tuolla.
I need to unscrew that car from the wall before I can repair it. That won't work. I don't know. That accomplished. I need to unscrew that cog from the wall before I can repair it. That won't work. That was...
Hammeria.
Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do. I got Mark all these books.
No, mut mennään se.
I doubt Margaret even read all these books.
Margaret, we followed your instructions and combined the valerian flower petals with alcohol in a vial, placed it in the chemical mixer, then administered the serum to the subjects via syringe. However, this only momentarily
Noin.
Looks like there could be something. Ah, the XBR 1000 green. That's not. Well. That's real moonshine. With a high enough alcohol content to make it. That was a waste of time. Well. That was a waste. I don't know. Well. I don't know what I was thinking. It's a big sack of seed. That accomplished. Loud. Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do.
Okay.
You know, I'm no geologist, but I think that's a rock. Looks like there could be something hiding underneath this dirt. Ah, the XBR 1000. The XBR 1000 light shines brightest right. That accomplished. Ah. That accomplished nothing. That accomplished nothing. That's a big sack of seeds. The XBR 1000 light shines brightest right here. The XBR 1000 light shines. I need some.
No niin. Lähtikö me vähän eteenpäin?
That might come in handy. Looks like there could be something hiding underneath this. Yeah, I expect to hear, "Feed me, Seymour," at any moment from this plant.
Feed me!
The Valerian flowers, when placed in a vial and combined with alcohol, could be used to create medical ingredients.
What crime against humanity have you created? I'm experiencing a sensation altogether new to me, and
I need to place this in a chemical mixer to create medicine for Mantis.
Mitäs? Ei se oo ketään, ketä pystyisi auttamaan. Mennään tonne noin vielä. Mennään tänne vielä ihmettelemään, mitä täällä tapahtuu. Klik, klak, klik, klak. Mistamiini on.
Well, I'll be able to use this fireplace. It's got a vent. Man, that is one big jackalope. I need to unscrew that cob from the wall. That was a waste of time. That's fine. Maybe try something else. Maybe that was a little overkill. What's effective?
Tonne päästä. Mene nyt.
You know, I love secret doors, and something in this room must trigger it open.
Niin. Se varmaan vaatii sen yhden rattaan vielä, että se aukeaa kokonaan. Taskulamppu päällä ja
This keypad needs a 3-digit code. This keypad needs a 3-digit code. I doubt Margaret even read all these books.
Tää on just nyt se. Täällä ei oo mitään, mutta okei. No, ulos.
Better steer clear of the waters. God knows what could be lurking in it.
Niin just tuolla oli joku. Ei siinä täällä näin, jos oikein katoin.
Sign says the water's toxic, but how dangerous could it be?
has there ever been a bigger idiot than you?
On ollut, mutta toi on hyvä. Noin. Ja. Se on tää kirjastossa.
I'll need to reshape this metal cog.
Okei, se on varmaan tonne.
Well, maybe I should get something to place the cog in the fire with.
Niin.
I'm experiencing a something new to me.
The cog's fixed and ready to be put back.
No hoi. Tada! Yeah, it's opened.
This drain perfectly symbolizes my life. It's a card reader, and I'll need the electricity. It's a card reader, and I'll need the electricity to be on for it to work. This cellar door has a card reader on the side. I don't know what.
Okei.
This keypad needs a 3-digit code. This keypad needs a 3-digit code. Keyboard puzzle. This keypad needs a 3-digit code.
Se olisi 223. Edward Leonard Cohen.
Safe, security card.
No nyt päästään tonne. Piti käydä lunttaamassa toi not my proudest moment. Noin.
Yeah, Margaret made sure this place was soundproof.
I've assembled the spirit radio. Tonight will be my first attempt to contact my husband. The radio is working. I hear voices that are incoherent, eerie, and tantalizing. There must be some way to amplify the power. My last attempt was a near disaster, similar to what happened to Tesla back in 1899. The frequency caused a vibration that increased until I thought the house would split in two. I had to smash the radio. Now I have to start all over. I don't want to get my hopes too high, but I believe I've made contact. I brought the radio into the lab, and I swear that being close to Charles's cryo chamber has intensified the signal. I'm sure it's his voice, but I can't understand what he's saying. I've recorded hours of the voice and had experts analyze the audio from every angle. We've deciphered 3 words: void, return, immortal. I've reached an impasse. I wonder if the Tesla egg, could it amplify the radio's power? It's been weeks since I've heard Charles's voice on the spirit radio. I wonder if the Gideon parasites have moved ahead without me and brought him back to life. It's been years since I made an entry in this video journal. Charles is dead and lost to me forever, and I will die soon. The translator lives, and one way or another, whoever sees this, Mantis, Mason, it's up to you to stop the translator.
Stopping the translator isn't going to be easy, and the Tesla egg and spirit radio seem to be the keys. Somehow the information Margaret Leonard took to the grave needs to be uncovered. Is that even possible? I have an eerie feeling it is.
Okei, katsotaan vähän tota audiota nyt sitten selvästi masteri. Voice pistetään noin, musiikki. Sitten vähän alemmaksi. Noin. Ja noin. Jatketaan.
Now there's something you don't typically see in a residential home. There's blood all over. This machine monitors. Looks like something unethical. That's the interocitor IQ measurement system. I should try this baby out and see what a genius I am.
Don't text. You may not like what you find. Dr. Zaius was right. A man like you is inferior to the simian in every way.
Jep.
Well, hell, that ought to do it. This medicine should control Manus's pain. Well, hell, that ought to do it. There's more books in here than in my county library. Cursed government spending cuts.
Täällä olisiko tää sitten?
I've assembled the spirit radio.
Stopping the translator isn't going to be easy, and the Tesla egg and spirit radio seem to be the keys. Somehow the information Margaret Leonard took to the grave needs to be uncovered. Is that even possible? I have an eerie feeling it is. Something tells me no one was coming in here for cheap eye surgery. Oh man, the desk in my office is way bigger than this one. Got it.
Joo, se oli varmaan joku iso kirja.
I waited near the front door, ready for him to show up, but not as ready as I should have been.
Sorry. I can't control it.
Well, I hadn't even noticed because you hide it so well. You're the one that prays, aren't you?
Yes. I am Mantis.
Praying mantis. Like the bug.
That was Margaret's code. So she did send you. It just seems strange she took such a risk coming to see you. So she could give you the injection.
How do you know about that?
Because I was there. And she wanted you to forget everything you had done.
Yeah, well, she pretty much accomplished that.
Yeah. And here you are. She seems kind of strange.
Strange? You know what I find strange? I saw a video of Margaret torturing you.
She wasn't torturing me. She had been helping me for a very long time.
But you're a Morlock. She made you this way.
You can't blame her. I chose this path. I volunteered to take one of the greatest technological leaps of all time, cryotechnology. I was one of the founding members of the Tesla Legacy Society. Along with others, I allowed myself to die and be brought back. We dreamed of waking to a world reborn. We found ourselves worse off than before. And worst of all, we no longer were the people we had been. The cryosleep had unforeseen complications.
Well, at least cryogenics is now partially covered under major medical.
Only a few of us escaped the physical deformities from the freeze. Worse is what it did to our minds. Drove us to madness.
So how come the Tesla Society hasn't taken care of you guys? Certainly the burden shouldn't just fall on Margaret.
The Tesla Legacy Society and its creations are no more.
So what happened? I mean, I know a little of your history since Charles Johansson joined you.
Johansson. I believed in him once. He was our martyr. We carried his work to the foot of his holy cryo chamber. We knew that one day he would return to take us to this glorious future.
And he did return.
Yeah, he was now the translator. He was delusional only as the greatest zealots are. He believed he knew the will of Tesla. He was going to create a gateway, a celestial conduit between heaven and earth. He called it the immortal coil.
Catchy.
He was determined to build it at any cost. And in the end, we banished him from the society. But he didn't stay banished. Months later, he returned with a small group of men, led by the one known as Slade. They attacked the facility, sparing no one. I saw Slade himself put a gun to my wife's head while she begged for her life. And he pulled the trigger. When it was over, they removed every trace of the Tesla Legacy Society. Its files, its equipment. There was only one thing left behind.
And that was?
A key bit of information. The spirit radio frequencies. They were stored in the clouds that Charles never knew about.
And these were important.
It may be the only way to stop Charles from activating the immortal coil.
And that would be bad?
It's very bad, as in splitting the planet in two bad. I'll tell you where to find the egg, but I need you to find those frequencies first.
Before I head off to the Tesla Legacy Society, I get a call from Thompson Auld inviting me over to his house. Sounds like he's ready to talk.
Any luck locating the spirit radio?
I've got some leads, but it all seems to tie to something called the immortal coil.
I found something that you might find interesting. They did some experiments with interfacing brain circuitry. You might have been one of the first test subjects.
I'm sorry.
Memories are simply electronic impulses, and we are the sum of our memories. Now, on a cellular level, you're a completely different person than you were 7 years ago. But your essence is exactly the same as it was that night with Chelsea outside of the Golden Pagoda.
How do you know about Chelsea?
Well, first, and you may already know this, Chelsea is Margaret Leonard's daughter. Now, Margaret had lost her husband, and she was overwhelmed. So she put Chelsea in the care of a mutant family, the Bandos, and then tried to forget that she'd ever had a child.
That's pretty cold.
Well, it was a decision that she's regretted for decades. And years later, when she found Chelsea living at the Ritz, she rented a room so she could be close, but never revealed her true identity.
Yeah, and that's why we got abducted.
Now, Margaret was being funded by Gideon Enterprises, and an opportunistic manager named Dalton Fisk found out that Margaret's husband had stolen some very important documents.
The Tesla cache.
Dalton tried to force Margaret into reanimating Charles, but she refused and then disappeared. But then Dalton discovered that she had a daughter, and he came after her. Now, this much I can tell you. She's alive and well and living a new life. But I hope you'll understand that even if I could tell you more, I wouldn't.
Margaret was so frightened for Chelsea, she gave her away. I mean, if I have to, I will too, because I never want to put Chelsea's life in danger.
I'm glad that you see it that way. It's really for the best. And now you have your own new life to lead. Which reminds me, I meant to get you the canister.
Yeah, except I can't remember my new life.
Well, maybe that's not such a bad thing. But if you decide to use the spirit radio to try to get answers, you'll need help. Wait here.
This is where I come in.
How about we go get that cryo chamber with old Maggie's head in it?
We can't let him have it.
Hold on, partner there. No need to get violent or anything. Let's just see if we can work this out, okay?
Oh, up there, is it?
You're hurt pretty bad. We've got to get you to the hospital.
No, you have to stop him. If they get inside her head, it will undo everything that Mason was fighting for.
Look, I know what they're after, and I think I can beat them to it. It's the Tesla egg, so let's just get you out of here.
Go! Go!
You're coming with me. Come on.
I couldn't shake the look of fear I saw in All's eyes as he was lying in a pool of his own blood. Slade had blown a hole through the little man without even a second thought. Could I really have been partners with someone like that? Maybe I did change over the last 7 years, but if I did, it has to be possible to change back. I need a weapon I can use against these psychopaths. I knew my only hope was somewhere at the Tesla Institute. Slade's trumped me at every corner, but the ace may be at Tesla.
Noin. Tehdään sitten semmonen juttu, että on. Tästä näin tämä pelisessio on nyt pelattu ja mun nimi on PeliKenraali tai KebabKenraali ja mitään muuta kuin seuraaviin peleihin ja kyllä mä tän loppuun pelaan ja sen löydät muuta tuolta PeliKenraalin YouTube-kanavalta. Ei sen muuta sen ihmeempää kuin seuraavaan kertaan ja pelaillaan kun tavataan. Moi moi!